Everyone, we are now live. All right, thank you.
Any questions?
All right. Brenda, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Am I good?
Yes. All right, the court is calling 2021 CR 9852, State of Texas versus John A. Perez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Michael Villarreal for the state.
for the defense?
Kelly McGinnis for the defense.
And are you Mr. Perez?
Yes, Your Honor. John Pettis.
Thank you. We're proceeding by video due to the pandemic. Any objection from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Any objection from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Perez, I'm showing you what's entitled Defendant's Consent to Appear by Video Conference. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video. Ms. McGinnis, I'm showing you what's entitled discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge, we have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. And it's my understanding, Ms. McGinnis, that you and Mr. Bont are actually co-jointly representing Mr. John Pettis. Is that true?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, and Mr. Pettis, do you have any objection to only Ms. McGinnis being present for this?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Pettis, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, and can I see the label of that?
Sure. It's the indictment. It's what you're charged with.
Yes, I seen that one. Yes.
Counsel, all right, thank you. Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor. State's proceeding on count 1 and waiving amending count 2.
Any objection?
No objections, Judge.
Mr. Pettis, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand in count 1, you're charged with repeated violation of court order of bond conditions, family violence? That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
I understand, Your Honor. Thank you.
You understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes, Your Honor. I
Did you
understand.
understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
Yes, he has, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Pettis, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Mrs. Kelly and Mr. Bunk did a fine job. Thank you.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. I'm showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorneys, and did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is to proceed on count 1. Punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There is no fine. There are no applications. The state will take into consideration the following cause numbers: 2022 CR 9851, 2021 CR 1809, 2021 CR 6040, 2021 CR 1784. The following county court cause numbers: 674256, 652089, 662364, and 664480. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement, Mr. Pettis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Judge.
State, is that the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you electronically sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to count 1 in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest, Mr. Pettis?
No contest, Your Honor.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, state offers state's exhibit number 1 and its attachments.
Any
No.
objection?
No objections.
Mr. Pettis, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. I understand. completely.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
I understand, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Villarreal, is the complainant aware of the outcome of this case, or what will be the outcome of this case?
We will specifically speak with her, but she's currently unavailable to speak with.
All right, thank you. All right, then, the court will follow the plea bargain agreement. As previously stated, the court is finding you guilty of count 1, 2 years in the prison, credit for any time served, taking consideration 2022 CR 9851, 2021 CR 1809, 2021 CR 6040, 2021 CR 1784, County Court Cause number 674-256, 652-089, 662-364, 664-480. And I know that the complainant's name is not listed, Mr. Villarreal.
Yes, Your Honor. When we have spoken with her in the past, she's indicated that she did not want us proceeding with charges, that she, and so at this time, we didn't feel it was appropriate to add a no contact as a condition of parole as part of the plea bargain.
All right, thank you. Mr. Pettis, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did
Yes,
you
I did.
understand it, and did you electronically sign it?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to contact an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Pettis, how old are you?
42 years old.
All right, so you're 42. So here's the situation you're in. You're at a point in your life where you have some decisions to make. You're at a crossroads. You can continue on the way that you're continuing and end up in prison for the rest of your life, or either you can change your ways. Now, what I've read from the police report, the complainant doesn't want to have contact with you. What I've read in the police report, Mr. Pettis, is you called her 19 times. Nobody wants to be called 19 times. I don't even want to be called twice. It's like, I got your message. I'll call you back if I want to speak to you. If I don't want to speak to you, then guess what? I don't want to speak to you. Right? So don't do that anymore. Do you understand?
I learned a lot from the mistakes I made. Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, not mistakes, choices.
Bad, yeah, choices.
So they're not mistakes. Brenda doesn't want me to do my umbrella.
Lessons, they're lessons, Your Honor. I love you. You're an angel. I respect you on the highest level. I want you to know that I've been through a lot, and I know what right is right and wrong is wrong. I know I want to get out and take care of my mother, go to church, and live the straightest life that an arrow can shoot. I mean,
All right, so Mr. Pettis, you got to do it though.
I am.
You know, I always tell people who are on Zoom, stop talking about it and start doing it. So you got to start doing it. Otherwise, you're going to end up in prison as a habitual. And you know, when you're a habitual and you have a felony case, minimum is 25. You
Yes,
understand?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you got to change your ways. And obviously, there are some issues. And she doesn't want you anymore. So don't be around her anymore, okay?
I give you my word on that. You will not hear of me ever being a part of no court situation ever again.
And don't call her.
That was my phone number. I lost it. It's over with.
All right. Because remember, if you call once, that's a request. You call twice, you're begging and you're becoming irritating.
I thank you for showing me lenience and accepting my plea and putting this behind me. I just want to go to Houston as fast as I can. This is a non-safe jail. My life has been at risk, danger.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you, Mr. Pettis.
If you can help me, Your Honor, please.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Pettis. Okay.
Thank you so much. God bless.
All right. You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
And I don't think you have another place for tattoos, but if you want to do it, you can do it.
I'm sorry. Just
Okay.
color.
That's fine, Mr. Pettis. Have a great rest of your day. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Bye-bye.